Maddie and Tae's Girl in a Country Song sent them to the top of the charts with their commentary on female stereotypes. Rolling Stone named them one of the 10 new artists you need to know. Described their sound as sugar and spice and everything nice over country hooks sharp enough to draw at least a few drops of blood. That's some writing.
Yeah.
The two rising stars are out with their highly acclaimed debut album, Start Here. Their songs tackle things like friendships, relationships, and not giving up. Their second single, and I love this one, is called Fly.
No, I can't.
Yeah, she can sing.
I can't.
Can we bring you up on stage tonight?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that little snippet.
Yes, she would love it, but I know this is your moment, so it's not about me. But I love what you guys do. Welcome. We're excited to
And
hear
she'll be there at 9.
Yeah, great.
Are you really coming?
What should I wear? No, I'm kidding. I'm
You
kidding.
look beautiful.
I'm kidding.
Yes.
You know,
Take a
I
leap
love
from
that.
them.
You are so musically talented, but I also think it's part of the message that you're delivering in your music, and I think you got a lot of attention because you took on the so-called bro country. Explain that.
Well, it was probably, we've been, writing together for 5 years now, and I think there was about 3 months of walking into a writing room and being like, man, I heard this song on the radio and cannot believe that this guy is speaking to this woman this way, because if someone told me to slide my little sugar shaker over wherever, I would smack them across the face. It was so disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to a lot of country music, and my husband will say, really, another song about red Solo cups, pickup trucks, picking up girls.
Red,
Right.
It was way too repetitive for us, and we haven't really heard a female perspective in a while, and so it was really important for us that we wrote a song, even if it never got released, because whenever we wrote it, we didn't know the success that was going to come with it. So we just wanted to write a song and kind of vent our feelings, and it just so happened that our fans really believed in what we were saying.
Yeah, but it's more than venting, though, because you talk about love, you talk about loss, you talk about a school bully, Sierra. She clearly got some issues, Maddie, and I'm wondering if has she heard the song? That's a real person.
It's a real person. She did hear the song, and she was the girl that was this beautiful pageant girl in school, but
she wore her heart on a necklace.
So I don't know, she just was the one-upper, made everyone feel so small about themselves, and definitely I think the biggest message with that song is to never allow someone to define your self-worth, because I did do that, and I did fall for that trap, and in order to heal from that situation and to kind of cope with that situation, we had to write a song about it.
I wonder what Sierra's thinking now.
Yeah, she probably still doesn't like me very much, because we were the only ones that stood up to her. No one else
She doesn't like
did.
you, you're right.
How long have you guys been working together?
5 years, yeah.
Yes.
We met when we were 15.
Yeah, so this December it'll be 5 years.
Our 5-year anniversary.
I know.
And you
We
had
should
the
do
same
something
ambition?
fun. Do what?
Same
You had the same ambition to write songs?
Yes.
And
I think that's why we instantly connected, because at the age of 15, your peers are thinking about what they're going to wear for homecoming, and we were like, what are we going to wear for our red carpet one day?
Yeah.
And so our minds were just so beyond years. And so
And your vocal coach put you together, because you live in where, and you live in where? Oklahoma?
Well, I'm from Sugar Land, Texas. Tae's from Ada,
Oklahoma, yeah.
But
your vocal coach put you together.
It's kind of weird, because it was a vocal coach, but he was hosting this little showcase where students could go and do a cover, an original song, whatever you wanted to do. And so we both happened to be there on the same night and really hit it off, kind of as friends after the performances, and then started talking music, and we're both like total music nerds, so we were like, hitting it off.
every aspect of it.
Right. Yeah.
This is the thing. You've been together 5 years, but you've just taken off in the last year. And I want to talk about that last year. Because now here you are performing at the Grand Ole Opry. The people that you looked at as little girls now know your names. What does that feel like to someone who's a little kid dreaming of what you're dreaming?
You mentioned the Grand Ole Opry, and that's so funny, because the first time Maddie and I had ever gone to the Grand Ole Opry, we went to go see Vince Gill, and that's someone that we love, and we hope to collaborate with him someday, and we actually met him last night. So it was one of those moments where we're like, is this really happening? But like you said, he knows our name, and so it's so cool to be even associated with some of our legends.
Yes.
And I think there's a really special moment that happened last week. We were in Bakersfield, California, and we do a meet and greet where fans come through and we get to meet maybe 40 of them before the show. And there was this girl maybe about 11 or 12.
Yeah, she was young.
In tears. Like, I've never seen someone
You're young
so...
too, Tae. I love that.
She was young. She's a baby.
Okay.
But I've never seen someone so overjoyed in my life. And
Yeah.
to think that she was so overjoyed to meet us, I was so
She was
humbled
crying.
and just honored that we were bringing so much joy to one person.
And shout out to your parents who drove you to
I
Nashville.
know.
Both your parents.
So my
For
dad
over
and my
a year
mom,
and a half
our
drove you
parents,
to Tennessee. I
They're
think that's
watching
so
right now.
cool.
So mom and dad,
Love you guys.
we love y'all.
Thanks for
Yeah.
all your sacrifices.
I know. They are
So
seriously
before we
super
go, where
moms.
does Gail go to be on stage with you? I just want to know.
Tonight at the Highline Ballroom.
Yes, we
Come
go
out.
Ballroom.
8
You'll
to
be like
15.
Gail who?
No Place
but
Like
look,
You.
I'm cheering you on.
It's a trio.
I love No Place Like
Okay,
You.
we're doing that one together.
Maddie and Tae featuring Dale. Or Dale featuring Maddie and Tae. I like
There's a
that.
line in the song
Maddie
about I
and
like
Tae.
being in your arms better than a first class seat. But
Yes,
I'm thinking,
yeah.
I don't know. I like a first class seat.
I know. First class
We
seats
don't.
are nice.
I don't really know what that feels like, but I'll tell you.
All right.
I know.
I do.
Actually, that's pretty true. I never.
Congrats, Maddie and Tae.
Love your
Thank
music.
y'all.
Congrats on your success.
Thank
And their
y'all.
debut album, Start Here, is on sale now.